When you hear that Social Security benefits are set to increase in 2026, the big question is, will that extra money actually help seniors get ahead, or will it be swallowed up by rising costs and Medicare premiums? This is the concern weighing heavily on millions of Americans who rely on Social Security for retirement, disability, or survivor benefits. The promise of a boost sounds good on paper, but if inflation and healthcare expenses keep racing ahead, seniors may not see much of a difference in their wallets. That's why today we're breaking down the latest predictions for the 2026 cost of living adjustment, what inflation numbers reveal, and how Medicare premiums could eat away at your increase. Before we dive in, I want to ask you directly, what increase do you think seniors truly need in 2026 to live with dignity? Is 2% enough? Would it take 5%? Maybe even more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your perspective matters. In this video, we'll cover Trump's promises, how COLA is calculated, what experts are predicting for your benefits, and the painful reality of rising Medicare costs and inflation. Stick around to the end so you can see the bigger picture and decide for yourself whether this increase is progress or just another setback. President Trump made big promises about strengthening Social Security, putting more money directly into seniors' pockets, and ensuring that retirees don't fall behind. Earlier steps included the Social Security Fairness Act, which gave between 2 and 3 million people a meaningful boost of $600 to $1,500. Then came the Big Beautiful Bill, which was promoted as a sweeping change to help seniors. While it did help nearly half of all Social Security recipients, the other half walked away disappointed, with little or no increase in their checks. These mixed results left many wondering whether the administration's promises would truly reach every senior. Now, the moment of truth is approaching. On October 15th, 2025, the Social Security Administration will announce the official 2026 cost of living adjustment. This announcement is viewed by millions as the real test of whether seniors will finally see relief. The stakes are high because many feel the earlier bills left too many people behind. If the COLA is too small, seniors may see the promises of larger checks fall flat, especially once Medicare premiums are factored in. For many Americans, this is not just about politics, it's about survival. The cost of living adjustment isn't just pulled out of thin air. By law, it is based on a specific formula that tracks the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, or CPI-W. Each year, the government compares the average prices of goods and services from July, August, and September to the same months in the previous year. If the index goes up, Social Security benefits increase. If prices stay flat or fall, benefits remain the same. The government cannot legally reduce benefits due to deflation, so seniors at least have that protection. So far, the July and August CPI-W numbers have shown upward trends, meaning inflation is still present and pushing prices higher. September's data, released in mid-October, will lock in the final calculation. That number will then be announced by the Social Security Administration immediately after the September report. This process might sound technical, but at its core, it's about whether groceries, gas, housing, and medical care have become more expensive compared to last year. And for seniors who see their budgets stretched thin, those 3 months of data will determine their entire financial outlook for the year ahead. Right now, several organizations are putting out their best estimates. Fox News reported that the average Social Security benefit could increase by around $54 a month, bringing the average monthly check to about $2,062. That may sound like progress, but when you break it down, it's only about a 2.7% increase, barely covering the rising price of basic necessities like groceries or utilities. This figure reflects the reality that inflation has cooled from its pandemic-era highs, but it still leaves seniors in a difficult spot. The Senior Citizens League, one of the most trusted voices in estimating COLA, has also pegged the increase at about 2.7%. Earlier this year, they had expected only 2.1%, but inflation has been higher than forecast, pushing their estimate upward. To put this in context, COLA has been much larger in recent years, 5.9% in 2022, 8.7% in 2023, 3.2% in 2024, and 2.5% in 2025. Compared to those, the projected 2.7% for 2026 is modest at best. It suggests that while seniors are still getting some relief, the days of larger increases may be behind us, even though costs continue to rise faster than benefits. Here's where the frustration really kicks in. Medicare Part B premiums are projected to jump from $184 a month in 2025 to over $200 a month in 2026. That's about a 12.6% increase in healthcare costs. For seniors, it means that nearly 2/3 of their Social Security COLA increase could be wiped out before they even see the money. Imagine being told you're getting a raise, only to learn that most of it will be taken away by medical expenses. That's the situation millions of retirees are facing next year. When you do the math, a $54 COLA increase minus a $31 Medicare premium hike leaves just $23 more in a senior's pocket each month. That's less than $1 a day. Considering the promises of larger checks and the ongoing inflation struggles, many seniors see this as falling short of what they need. This disconnect between the COLA calculation and the reality of Medicare costs highlights how fragile the retirement safety net has become. Seniors aren't just asking for more, they're asking for fairness. To fully understand the frustration, look at what seniors are actually paying today. The prices of basic items have soared since 2020. Eggs, bread, and meat have jumped 12 to 15%. Gasoline and heating fuel are up more than 30%. Utility bills in some areas have doubled. Prescription drugs are climbing 12% a year. Rent continues to rise between 6 and 10% annually, and car repairs are up nearly 20%. These are not luxuries. These are the essentials that seniors must buy to survive. At the same time, supplemental insurance and long-term care coverage have seen hikes between 8 and 12%, leaving many struggling to keep up. Dining out costs 7% more, and groceries are up by double digits overall. Even cleaning supplies and paper goods cost 8 to 10% more. Add it all up, and a $23 net monthly increase looks like an insult when bills are rising by hundreds of dollars each month. Seniors know this reality firsthand, and many believe the COLA formula does not reflect the real costs retirees face. When you compare a 2.7% COLA increase to double-digit increases in healthcare and essentials, the math just doesn't add up. Seniors may officially get more money in 2026, but in practical terms, they'll be left with less purchasing power. This cycle has repeated for years. Modest COLA increases are consistently overshadowed by much larger increases in medical care, insurance, and housing. It's no wonder many seniors feel abandoned and frustrated when promises of larger checks don't translate into meaningful relief. This is why the bigger picture matters. The retirement system is under enormous strain, and COLA adjustments are failing to keep pace with real-world costs. Seniors aren't asking for luxury, they're asking for enough to cover basic needs without falling behind each year. So I want to ask you, what percentage increase do you think would actually make a difference? 5%, 8%, or more? Your answers matter because they reflect the real struggles happening across the country, struggles policymakers need to hear. So here's the reality. While the official COLA increase for 2026 is expected to be 2.7%, rising Medicare premiums and surging costs for essentials mean that most seniors will only see about $23 more per month in their checks. That's hardly the larger checks many were promised. Inflation, healthcare expenses, and daily living costs continue to climb, leaving seniors in a constant battle just to stay afloat. It's a system where gains on one side are canceled out by losses on the other. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe a 2.7% increase is fair, Or do seniors deserve more given the realities of inflation and healthcare costs? Drop your answer in the comments with the percentage you think would make a real difference. And if you found this breakdown helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to Social Security Post for daily updates. I'll be watching the comments and replying personally to your questions, so let's keep this conversation going. Together, we can shine a light on what seniors are truly facing.